Recording. Hello, recording. We have started. I didn't turn the music on. Let me turn the music on as well. Perfect. Exactly where we want it to be. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. That's what's happening right now. Last time the team escaped with their lives from the city, rested a bunch, and we said goodbye to our friend Jeddak, at least for now, as he didn't seem to want to come in the jungle. Yeah. Otherwise, what else did happen? Jun exploded the team. They finally made it to Glen Velour, met up with Micaiah again, and have promptly left the city once more out the way they came in, and have headed...
Absolute chaos.
Yeah, and have begun their journey towards the Feywild, following Micaiah's lead. So, anybody doing anything on their journey, or just...
Is A finally out of exhaustion points?
Yes, Ailey is no longer exhausted.
Yeah, you had the vitality potion last time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think we all got rid of the exhaustion that was there.
Yep, no one is currently exhausted. So, anything you guys want to say or do while you're on the trip? Otherwise, Micaiah is just going to lead you on.
Yeah. Well, she's our guide. I'm pretty sure Ailey will be like, we follow the pretty lizard that's not a lizard right now.
Perfect.
I mean, I expected her to lead Varys on.
Funny.
Oh. Rough. I think Varys will ask, actually. So, what have you encountered so far? We were here for one incursion. Has there been anything else significant that's been happening?
Yes, there's been quite a few incursions so far. The giants and the redcaps, pretty standard. We've had a hag come in as well, which is less easy to deal with. But
Varys just looks at Thoricus and Ailey. Feel like you jinxed it.
I'll try to make a really innocent look at him.
Ailey will be like, what? If she's like playing with the glowy plants again. Are we still deep enough in the jungle for that?
Yes, there is lots of glowy plants where you are.
Yeah, so Ailey will not have paid any attention and would be like looking at the glowy plants, being like, what? What's going on? Can we take these yet? Thoricus, did you lick these? I can't remember.
Which glowy plant?
There was just lots of glowy plants.
There's lots of
I
glowy
licked the
plants.
moss. I
There's
haven't licked
glowy moss.
mushrooms. Licking mushrooms isn't a good idea, even I know that.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
Should I roll an insight on that deception check?
I mean, I feel like your
I do
base
have a-
insight.
Yeah, my passive insight's a 16.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think at this point Varys even cares to be deceived by this stuff a lot of the time. So.
Yeah.
I don't think Thoricus is even trying that hard.
Yeah. Basically.
Hey, it is a sign of friendship that she's even trying to deceive you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's just... My mother said don't talk to weird old ladies in the woods, and that's That's all I know about hags.
How
Is that
ageist?
they are that. And she's also an old woman. She said, like, aside from her, any other old woman in the forest, don't listen to her.
Oh, except her. How convenient.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like you were raised by a hag.
I mean, has a hag ever been 3 foot tall?
Yes.
Huh. I don't
Yes.
think so. She doesn't do enough potion-y, magic-y stuff. She just punches things really fucking hard.
She's really passed down that anti-hag sentiment, hadn't she? Just full of caricatures, what a hag might be.
There were no stories. It was just don't trust old ladies in the woods that aren't me. We lived in a forest. It seemed like a reasonable request.
Which means really you should be saying, oh, I don't know much about hags. Maybe we'll be careful, but like, no, you're just spouting off all these very reductionary stereotypes about hags. Thoricus doesn't know anything about hags either.
Thoricus knows plenty about hags. They are fey creatures.
Thoricus knows a lot about hags.
So I feel like I would like to say that throughout this. roll me an intelligence check there, Thoricus.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's an average.
I think I think you know enough about. Yeah, Thoricus knows that there are good and bad hags, and has, even though that they are well aware that the bad hags are absolutely
Really
terrible, has allowed their knowledge of good hags to that are few and far between to kind of muddy the waters there.
I mean,
But I will say
there are
that
also neutral hags. We like us a good neutral hag.
yeah, there are neutral hags as well. But I will say that during this, Micaiah is just sort of like cringing very much at the idea of a good hag, of a neutral hag, and will say, sort of over the top, quietly while you're saying stuff about, while you're talking about how racist Varys is being, Micaiah like quietly to herself like, no, that's a really good idea. You shouldn't talk to old people out in the forest.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Even if they are a good hag, maybe still good hags don't tend to try and talk to children in forests.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're not children.
I was a child in the forest when I was told this.
I'm
I mean,
not
it's
sure
rude
how
for people
young
to
I
keep
count
saying that you
for
were a child. I mean, you're just short.
This was like
Am
30
I a
years
child
ago
or
plus.
Am I a human child age? Like I'm not a child for humans, but for dragons, I'm very much a child.
I feel like dragons live for like thousands of years, don't they? Won't you be a child to them for a very long time?
Yeah. So should I not be talking to any of you right now?
I don't know, are
just-
any of us old women?
I
think I'm
mean,
the same
you can
kind of age as you.
shapeshift.
Yeah, I could be an old woman for all you know.
So I don't know.
But no,
And so can
what I-
John.
so
Alien will I point at.
yes, what I mean is that somewhat they look, hags look stereotypically old, so go with that. And yes, I suppose Varys would maybe just a little too big for the size that hags are looking for. I would say a smaller halfling they might want to try and still eat. So you're tall enough.
Thanks. It's the first time I've heard that before.
She sort of smiles and then blushes at that as well.
Okay, so this particular hag, then, just so that we know, has it been doing bad stuff on these incursions?
Oh, we killed that one.
Okay. That's less to
Did
worry
you-
about, I suppose.
Wait. So you killed one?
Yes.
Oh,
Where were the other two?
Yes, that was evident to us as well. Yes,
is
we
that
didn't kill the
is
whole
that a
coven,
thing?
but that is
Sorry?
Yes,
Yes.
that's a thing.
Sorry,
Well,
like
covens aren't-
that I know very little.
Fey covens aren't strictly 3, though. Of course, then there have
Hag
been
ones are.
more. Yes, hag covens are usually 3, but they aren't limited to that number, especially if they're branching out, doing
Hag
weird
Coven
things.
always has precisely 3 members.
Doing weird things
Members
like
are
they
not
have
always
been.
made entirely of hags. What if you're part of the coven?
Yes, fair.
I mean, I don't see the correlation there, but okay.
What I'm saying is there are.
You saw my intelligence check.
Yeah.
The player
There
understands.
are 3. Usually, in a hag coven, there are 3. Yes, that is the rule of 3 for a lot of them. When you are fighting them or dealing with them in any sort of way, there should usually be 3 that you have to deal with. It is.
There's a whole mother maiden crone thing going on.
Yes, it was also long decreed by Baba Yaga herself that be the case for all hag trios. But as part of that whole matron, mother, child thing as well, there's tiers of hag circles. What we faced was likely a lower, very low tier. One of the smaller covens, one of the younger of the 3. What we think happened is that there's a circle out there that is forcing circles under them to procreate much more wildly than they usually do.
Ooh.
So
Wait,
we're
how
expecting
did it?
far more hags than usual.
I thought hags were supposed to just be respected. Like,
So
Is it like a power difference thing? There's like super jacked up hags that are bullying the other hags to doing things like this? Is that what you're
essentially,
saying?
yes.
Ugh. It doesn't bode well.
So I don't know exactly how it works, where you come from, how you interact with the Fae, but that has always been the case here, where there was a three circles of what I guess we would call bad hags, that mainly kept to themselves. You know, occasionally in the seasons they would attempt to kidnap a child. We usually prevented that, or we gave them a lamb sacrifice of some sort to appease them. They apparently can make children with them as well. Don't know how that works. Don't ask.
I'm really confused.
The way
the
that
lambs
hags,
are baby sheep.
yeah, the way that
They're
hags
like sheep children.
propagate. The way the hags propagate is by consuming a child.
Sheep children.
Yeah, consuming a child and letting them, sort of impregnating themselves with that child and turning it into one of themselves. Yeah.
Ailey's just gonna like have this really like blank, kind of dumbfounded stare on her face. Like, what?
Yeah, Varys is staring very intently. Like, so to make sure I got this right, it like eats the baby and then kind of infects it with hagness, and then it's now a
Essentially,
child.
yes. It
Oh.
the stomach acid.
But I was told that it takes two different pieces go together.
Well, in this case,
And
3
then
different pieces
you
come
make
together.
a baby.
For normal
Huh.
interspecies children bearing, yes, Ailey, you have been told correctly.
She like
For-
kind of
Magical sort of
I
birth.
got this. I know
For
stuff.
hags, they're only ever female.
Oh wait, would Ailey know about hags? I'm not actually sure.
Roll me a intelligence check.
Intelligence? What? Come on.
I guess for this roll a survival check, actually. We'll see. we'll give you some advantage. Well, you did as well as the Rikers. So.
She's heard of them, and that is it. She has heard the word hag before.
I would say that due to your city slicker nature being brought up in that sort of area, you've heard of hags before.
More like in the middle of
you know,
nowhere, not
yeah.
city slicker.
No, but I mean, like you
here.
spend a lot of time in.
Oh yeah.
in-
When she
in
was developing
towns
her
and
rogue
cities.
skills.
You weren't nearly as lived in the forest as Varys and Thoricus. And Micaiah, but you've definitely heard the fairy tales of hags. You know that they kidnap children, but some of them out there will also grant wishes, sort of all that sort of stuff. You know of their existence. The exact, all the ins and outs of hag is all hearsay to you. You've never studied them or experienced anything with them before. So everything that Micaiah is saying sounds true enough to you. But yes.
So I feel like the safest way to travel right now might be with a hag.
I mean, do you know of any way of conjuring a hag
This
that
is
we can
where
trust?
I just start staring at Jun really hard.
Oh, I get you.
Ailey's really confused.
I think Jun will like stomp their feet and like indignant, like, fine, and will change their form into that of a decrepit old lady, and very as close to hagdom as they could get without, like
Being a hag.
without being a hag. Yeah, they don't have the accoutrement, as it would. They don't have like the severed body parts and stuff hanging off of them, or
Oh my
anything like
god,
that.
it's almost like Alien Eye right here. Okay, what have we got?
Yeah. Start digging through the bit. I think we got some fingers around here somewheres.
We do.
I think Ailey's
Just a question.
is yes.
Oh, sorry. No, carry on.
I think
I will
Ailey
ask
is proficiency in disguises. I think. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Not strictly, but I'd say that they do. So, roll this at advantage because you're having assistance from Thoricus. Roll me. What would this be?
Wait, which of us are rolling this?
You.
You are.
But wait, why? Why am I-
Because you're helping disguise Jun more further into
right.
being a proper
Okay.
hag.
I can't remember. I think she might have a makeup kit potentially or something.
I think you
as
have
well,
something like
a
that.
disguise
I
kit.
can't remember, but just roll me.
You know how bad I am at remembering to
Yeah,
put things in.
just roll me. There's no There's no good button for this, and you don't have it listed as your tools. Let me see if I do have it listed as a tool.
I swear I should have had a disguise kit, but maybe not.
No, it's not a listed thing, is the problem. There it is. Alright, you should see it there now in your list. You're at least proficient with disguise kit, so you can roll that disguise kit at advantage.
I'll give you to work with. I've got a fair amount of different kinds of teeth, but they're to be borrowed. I want them back. But you can have the poorly mummified kobold ears.
Have you found it, Ailey?
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Disguise
like,
kit?
is it more? And no, I haven't found it.
So it's under tool proficiencies on your attributes page.
Oh, I was looking through my inventory.
No.
I mean, I've got some
Oh,
other
yeah.
things, but I have plans for those things.
So at advantage because there's help
Yeah,
from
'cause you're
Thrygus,
getting
yeah?
assistance. Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah,
Maybe some
yeah.
seabird feathers? Would they have seabird feathers? Probably.
Yeah, they probably
Yeah,
have a few
we're like,
things as well.
and we've got some of this and some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just sort of throw in all of these bits and pieces of stuff that you've got. Like empty potion jars and stuff. Anything that makes them seem like a like a nefarious hag in the jungle.
What do we have that's fabricy in the bag
Yeah.
of holding?
And Micaiah also like looks over.
Oh, we've got
and
some of those student
some
robes
stuff.
that we could probably use
Huh?
as well.
Yeah,
we
rip-
can tatter
rip
some of that shit up.
rip up some student robes as well. Make it look like you've eaten a small child recently.
While this is happening, Varys just sidles over to Micaiah, like not wanting to dog his friend's creativity, but still a bit worried. I'm just thinking. You said that hags are like powerful, right?
Yes.
They aren't going to see this as like a mockery or anything. They're not gonna like spot us with her and then be like, "Oh, you are pretending to be a hag." Ah.
By this
And
point,
then kill
Ailey
us?
has like cut a chunk of their hand to put like blood on Jun's face.
So,
As
So-
Varys
No.
is saying that.
He is being quiet about this as well.
Yeah.
He's
Aw.
not saying it
I wanna-
loud.
Aw.
You
I
could
think you
probably hear it
could
if you
probably
want.
hear it.
Yeah.
Thrygus.
Okay.
You're perceptive enough.
My defense there is okay. At no point does Jun or any of us say that Jun is actually a hag, because then he's not. He's just pretty to them, right? Because this is what hags like to look like. We have just made an incredibly pretty member of our party.
Oh, okay. All right then.
I guess that makes sense.
Right?
I think-
Because this is Fey rules.
I
So
would
we're just
say
not gonna
that
lie about
their-
it.
I would say that their first instinct would be to think that they are just escorting prisoners or something like that.
So it'll work from afar, right?
Yeah, if we
Especially
get
because if Micaiah was part of any murdering of hags, maybe you're not the best person to be around right now.
oh, I wasn't there personally, so
Okay.
I mean, I guess I have killed a hag in my time, so maybe.
It's pretty cool. Nice.
With
Nice.
help. With help.
Oh, still, we are in the forest. No, nice.
We haven't gotten into the Feywild yet, have we?
No, we're still in the.
Okay.
Yes, it takes a bit for us to get to the Feywilds.
Still, that's pretty fucking cool. Well done.
Yes,
The whole time, Ailey is too busy concentrating on Jun to hear any of what just happened.
At the very least,
Oh no, we need to do more of this.
this will give
No.
them pause if they come upon us.
Okay. All right.
So, it is certainly helpful.
Cool.
Well, shall we continue?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. And we'll start leading you guys further, deeper and deeper into the glowing sea. an hour, maybe two pass before Micaiah will sort of motion for everyone to start. There's a presence up ahead, not Fey, but I'm not sure. They seem like druids, but not like any of the ones that I've seen.
Okay. How do you mean?
Well, the druids from Glenvalor. Respect to the forest. These ones don't seem like they're doing that, but they have nature magic about them.
Are they doing undead type things?
No, they just seem lost.
Oh. Okay. Should we be ready for a fight, or just be careful, or?
I don't know. I've never had this before. I don't know what to do about druids I've never met before.
Bericus?
How far away are they?
She like points. Roll me a perception check. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check.
22.
Yeah, it's alright. So you can peer through the tiniest hole between the trees. It's only... Yeah, it's difficult to make them out. They're quite a few 100 feet from you, out of your shot range, but you can just make them out. It looks like it's the druids that you guys had fought in Relevalor. The group
Mother. Fucker.
The group that went on ahead of you guys while you slept. It looks like they've gotten themselves lost in the forest as they were attempting to find you. It was
I love that.
Their magic was not accepted by the Fey magic that allowed you guys to get to Glenvalor.
City
Because they were nefarious.
Mm-hmm.
They had bad intentions. And weren't cool like us. Okay. Because I won't say I always have good intentions, but apparently magic likes me.
Yep.
So tell everyone what the deal is, but that they look quite lost and haven't noticed us yet.
Okay.
And that these woods don't like them.
Oh,
That's a good sign. That's reassuring. It's nice to know that the woods are on our side, even if an entire underground cabal of horrible druids aren't.
We're not fond of cabals.
No, definitely not. Do we want to get the drop on them? Ambush them?
I mean, I'm very fond of thinking of the forest just consuming them.
I am too. I just wouldn't want us to get away from them and then have them get the drop on us while we're sleeping or something.
That is true, though I don't think they can follow us into the Fey Wilds.
True.
I don't
they
think
would have
they'll
much
accept
difficulty
them.
doing that. Yes.
Unless it's for snacking purposes, and then I don't think we're going to have to worry about them for very long.
That's true. I just wouldn't want them going back to Glenvalor and being dickheads there either.
If they could not follow you into this jungle, they would not.
They wouldn't be able to get in there either.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
They'll
if
not be
you all
admitted.
want to leave them at the mercy of the forest, I'm fine with that. I will
I think it's
keep
fitting.
an eye on them.
I can keep us a good distance from them and keep an eye on them, as it were, if you like.
Sure. I mean, it's one less fight that we have to worry about, and it also means that hey, it's people that we haven't killed for a change.
I see.
Take them.
We had to kill a lot of them on our way out. They thought they were going to ambush us, and we killed a bunch of them. And then they brought in some reinforcements, and Ailey and I fell down a well, and yeah, there was a time.
I feel like
Oh.
self-defense is a neutral thing.
Oh, for sure. I mean, considering the fact that they attacked us and they set up that ambush, I don't feel bad. It's just, we kill a lot of people.
Okay, so let's be sneaky.
It does. Killing does take its toll. No matter who it is.
I'm just nearly out of bullets and everything, so
Ah, I see. Okay.
I'd rather save them just in case and get some more made tonight.
Would my stealth be normal or an advantage considering I'm in a forest and I'd be extra good at soft walking?
I would say, I'd say that it operates very much like your greater favored enemy sort of stuff, where you don't get an advantage, but you get an additional bonus.
Nice.
What's
to your
my
stealth.
bonus?
I'd say +4. So you're 24.
24, 34. Because I passed without a trace.
I'm passing on the trace.
Oh,
So.
nice.
Yeah, I rolled that
Should
earlier.
we roll it as well?
Yeah.
Stealthing
There's
around.
a walloping. Alright.
Nice.
Why is he doing private ones?
Oh, sorry, that's Micaiah and Jen.
Oh, okay. Well, do we get to know, or is it
yeah.
just going to be a fun surprise? There was an
Would he
evil
roll
laugh.
a 1?
I bought you treats. I did my best to surprise you.
Did you try and placate the DM?
Yep. Even asked, don't kill my character today. I will say, that they have not fucked it up enormously. In fact, they're pretty stealthy right now.
Yay!
And you're still
Doing
waiting on
pretty
Ailey's.
Stealthy hag. Okay, cool. I'm good. I only thought it.
I
I'm not
thought
gonna think-
I'd wait to see because it's Ailey. I was like,
Yeah. That's a 34.
do her last.
A 28.
'cause she's likely to be the
30,
best.
and a 34. And yeah, Micaiah and Jin both get the +10s. So yeah, you all slink into the shadows of this
As
brightly
usual,
lit
everyone's like,
jungle.
Where the fuck did the giant dragon go? Like, what?
Yeah.
How? She's probably halfway up a tree. Like, like a bat hanging
Yeah,
down.
Probably.
Someone was showing me
Like a
that video,
flying
there's no
squirrel
video
from
of it.
tree to
Flying
tree. We're all along the ground, and then Ailey's just jumping from tree to tree.
Yep.
I'm the Batman.
Exactly. But yes, Micaiah takes a wide berth, hang a right and move for a while, slowly arcing around until it feels like you've made a full round these people. You know that all of you are perceptive enough to notice that Micaiah keeps looking in the direction of where you'd spotted them as you make that long arc, seemingly keeping a good eye on them until you've made it all the way around and keep carrying on in a straight line. She'll talk back to you guys and say, we have passed them now. The jungle will take care of them.
That's good to know.
With that,
It's always
you hear the low grumble of whatever that large creature was that you guys had heard the last time that you were here, from somewhere behind you. Yeah, the jungle will take care of them.
So what is that thing?
It is. Yeah.
Fair enough. We managed to avoid it. I think that was the important part.
It is best avoided, yes. Think of it as an ant, I guess. But much older and hungrier.
Grumpier? Oh,
And hungry.
yeah, fair.
Yes.
Okay.
You know of like carnivorous plants, like piranha, that sort of thing?
Like the trap ones that if you fall in, it closes on you, sort of thing.
Yes, yes. Imagine an ant that came from that.
Huh. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, cool. That's... And maybe a bullet would have been nicer. Oh well.
No, they make it pleasant. It's
Oh.
their whole thing about luring into traps, right?
Ah, I see. Fair enough.
Yes. Okay. Let me know when you start feeling weird. And she just keeps walking forward.
Varys is just very puzzled and carries on.
Okay. All right. So let's get some perception checks, please.
Just
Everybody.
regular perception checks, no bonuses or anything.
Nope.
Aww.
Well, I guess no bonuses.
I'm
on
in the
this one.
trees. That was so close to an 18.
Okay. So, Varys and Thoracus, you both notice when it's not like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's not like a hard cutoff between going from the glowing jungle into the Feywild, but you notice when it's become so thick, milky, the separation. You notice to the point where it's more Feywild than glowing sea. You feel it sort of just wash over you. It's like when you realize you're drunk, but you're not actually inebriated. You know, like you get that's that thing in your mind that just blinks on, saying, "I'm drunk. I'm drunk now. I am tipsy." But instead of that, this is Feywild. We've moved on to another plane.
It actually has a different feel.
Yeah.
Cool.
It all feels the same to Ailey.
Yeah. For
Ailey's
Alien
like everywhere
and,
is the same.
Yeah. For Alien Codswallop, not much is different. Just trundling along like normal.
I would have thought Codswallop would know.
Nah. But you don't notice anything different about Jin. See, you don't know if they've noticed or not.
I assume that was the feeling you were talking about?
Micaiah looks back at you. Oh, are you feeling it?
Yes. I am feeling it now.
You're feeling it now. Cool. Well, good, because it's been been so long in this dang jungle. I don't often feel it, so it's good to know when we've actually crossed over.
Is that a thing? The bleeding of the realms makes it more difficult to tell?
Yes, exactly. It's so close here all the time that it's just, yeah,
Part of it now?
exactly. I mean, I knew we were getting close. Just this really helped.
Fair enough.
That does mean that we are going to probably run into somebody soon.
Varys takes these moments of peace and silence to soak in the fact that he's in another plane for the first time in his... Well, sorry, a plane that he willingly went to this time. Not the same as his bullets just randomly shunting him into other dimensions. Sort of soaks it in for a second.
Ailey knows nothing. She's just like, la, la, la. Why is everyone being weird?
We're in the Feywild now.
Isn't that what we wanted?
Yeah, for sure. It's just the different planes.
And what?
I haven't traveled to a different plane before. This is nice.
Feels all tingly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Have I travelled to a different plane before?
Well, you have been very drunk.
That's true.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
I don't know if Ailey would have or not.
You did a ton of spice. I'm sure that counts as going to a different plane.
I don't think Thoricus has been to the Feywild before, just on the very edges of dealing with their shit.
I sort of recognize the feeling from just the very touch on the very edge kind of moment, but I've never
Yeah,
gone in.
exactly.
So it's been like, maybe not.
Although I will say, can you roll me a history check?
Mm-hmm.
With advantage.
All of us or just...
Just Thoricus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. You've never seen or heard of this part of the Feywild. It's not unreminiscent of it, but you know, the whole glowing jungle has always been reminiscent of everything you've heard and seen of the Feywild. So it doesn't change much. But knowing that you're in the Feywild doesn't make you go, I know where I am now. You're just like, Feywild. Yay. Cool.
Ailey will be like, does that mean we're gonna lick more things now?
Micaiah looks around. You guys have been licking things?
Well, yeah, we mainly Thoricus, but we look a ton of stuff.
You don't lick things for science? What do they even teach you in your schools?
Science! Ailey will like put her head up in the air like, science!
We generally don't lick for science, I'd say. Maybe like dip in water, see reactions to things touching it. Not usually our tongues. Like, I can't say.
Weird.
Generally don't have much crossover of licking in the field that I've studied in either. You lick things, they tend to blow up.
Quite. Well,
That's spice.
Yes. Okay. Well, I know we're gonna have to keep going a little bit more until we get into a clearing. And then once we're in a clearing, we can find somebody or at least get a proper direction on tracking down the druids. But as this is the precipice of the Feywild. I think it's best that we still keep on guard. There could be any number of tricksy things that come out at us immediately. So keep your wits about you.
Good to know. Ferris is keeping a watchful eye out.
Cool. Can I get another perception? No, actually, insight check, please.
All of
Anyone
us?
Anyone who wants to?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
We're so smart.
Oops.
Some great insight checks, everybody. Oh boy.
Oh, just for fun.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
He's more insightful than me.
Okay. Well, perfect. No, it's fine. They rolled a absolutely shit deception check. As Micaiah starts to take up the lead again, trying to move you guys on, it is immediately apparent she has no fucking idea where she's going.
Well, I mean, Ailey doesn't know much better, so she'll just continue. Well, it's not like I do.
You okay there, Micaiah?
Yeah, totally.
You sure? You can
Well-
be honest with us, it's okay.
Well, the Feywild, it moves and shifts all the time. It's not... I don't...
Oh, like literally?
Literally, yes.
Oh, shit.
We can't exactly...
Okay.
I was just hoping we'd just sort of go in this direction and eventually we'll run into a clearing, but... You know...
Would it be helpful if one of us climbed a tree to get a better look around?
Perhaps. But it's been known to be extremely difficult to get out of the canopy, so...
For what reason? Like there are things in the canopy that prevent
Oh, no,
you, or
it's-
the canopy
it's-
itself?
The canopy itself it's extremely thick, extremely dense. Like it's like brick and mortar, essentially, at this depth.
Hmm.
I mean, not many people have tried, so it could also protect itself. We don't know.
True. Fair. Starakis?
Hmm.
Any thoughts?
No thoughts, only trees?
Thrakus will immediately know for sure that Kaya is telling the truth. Feywild constantly shifts and moves, and its jungles are no different. You had the same trepidation about going up and trying to get through the canopy, simply for not knowing, but it sounds like it could be worth a shot to get your bearings.
Sorry, I really need
I'm
to
the
get back in a sec.
I am the smallest of us. If we want me to go up there and do it, it might be easier for me to get through.
That's true. Though, I'm the most experienced with climbing trees.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Do you want to draw straws for it or something?
Yeah, we'll do paper, scissors, rock.
Okay,
We'll write it in the chat.
sure. Write it in the chat and then we'll say 3, 2, 1 and send it.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Go. Damn.
Ah.
There's his beaten Codswell up in rock, paper, scissors.
He should have won. I don't know how he can do scissors. He should only be able to do paper.
He's very talented.
Well done. Well done, buddy. Good boy. All right. I will. I guess if I'm not back soon, then I don't know what to do. I'll either be back soon or I won't.
Okay.
I feel like maybe someone else should go with him, just to be sure.
And then what was the whole point of that? Fine. Okay, I'm going.
There's
We just got to
6
play
of
a
us.
nice game of rock paper scissors
There
together.
are 6 of us. Maybe just
Sure,
sending
but-
2 is a good idea.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, things didn't go so well for me the last time that I split off from everybody, so maybe not.
I have no idea what you mean, but yes, that does sound like a terrible idea.
Yeah, it was a long day, a very long, difficult day, but
And you made
it's
it
fine.
worse
I killed
by
them
going
all.
off
It's fine.
alone.
Nah, I killed some bad people. It was okay.
The guy just shakes his head. I don't know.
Varys doesn't mention exactly how dangerous it was.
I don't know how you guys. I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't.
I assume that they underestimated me because I'm small. I ended up killing all of them. It's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
He says, reassuring himself probably more than anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, acrobatics or athletics checks. An advantage for you, Thoracus.
Let's do it. Hey!
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. Right. You have no trouble climbing well up into the trees. You get maybe 60 feet up. And you look down, look up. There's still at least another 60 feet to go. These are tall trees.
Varys just makes sure that his grapple gun is at the closest possible holster in case something bad happens.
Yeah. Alright. Roll me another acrobatics check, everybody.
Again?
Yep. Gotta make it the rest of the way.
Ooh. So fucking glad that I'm a halfling. God. At least it's not a 500-foot fall, I guess.
Yep. That is true. Okay. Yep, you continue your climb up the tree until you can finally no longer see the party below you. All you see is leaves and canopy. Until you reach a point where the canopy is, yeah, it gets so dense that you can't find a way through. At least not one that, like, you know, one that's easy. It's not good climbing.
Okay.
You have to start cutting.
I'm gonna do something weird.
Okay.
Varys is gonna like take a sideways sort of glance at Thoracus and then just close his eyes and think and use silent speech to speak into the canopy and say, if you could let me up for a bit to see where we are and get our bearings, that would be very much appreciated. I don't know how this place works, so I thought it'd be a good idea to ask first, just in case.
What language do you attempt to do that in?
I think Elvish would be the only thing that Varys would... Yeah, that's the closest he would have to any sort of Fey language.
Okay. Roll me
Yeah,
a
common
persuasion.
Elvish.
Roll me a persuasion
Common
check.
Common Elvish, Gnomish, and Halfling. So yeah, Elvish would be the the one to go for? A persuasion, you said?
Yep.
15.
You do this, push your hand into the canopy, you know, hoping that it'll accept this. No budge, no movement, no change.
Oh well, I tried.
to Thoricus, all Thoricus sees is Harris close his eyes, open them, expectantly try and push on a canopy, and nothing.
Yeah, he does say, "Oh well, I tried," out loud as well.
Do you want Ailey to try and do anything? Now that
Ailey's all the way at the bottom, so Ailey's not doing much.
she got down from the trees.
Well, I guess you're not all the way at the bottom, but you're not nearly as high up as they are.
No. She would still try to look around, even though clearly it'll just be trees.
Yes. All Ailey is seeing is more trees and rocks, mushrooms, and all that. Thoricus,
Is there any animals that she spots? Because she'd be like, woo!
No. Nothing large enough for you to really notice. There's probably a few insects about. Thoricus, are you trying anything to get through this canopy, or just sitting there looking at Varys struggle to get through there?
What do I do? I mean, can I give them a boost, or am I just doing stuff on my own?
I mean, you're sort of both sides of the same branch, essentially. At this point, the branches and stuff are so thick that you can just like sit on them nice and comfortably. Like you could build a treehouse up here without any additional materials for the stuff. The canopy is a fantastic roof. You can't even see sunlight through it. The only light source you've got here is actually from below you, from the jungle below. You can see Varys sitting there or standing there on a branch, and he has just closed his eyes, seemingly praying to something. It kind of looks like has attempted to push his hand through the canopy to no avail, and says out loud, "Oh, well, at least I tried." That is the last thing that you have seen.
I'm gonna do enhance ability Cat's Grace on myself.
Okay.
See if I can be dexterous enough to get through this canopy. Let's see.
Say if everyone's trying to climb up, Ailey would definitely try to climb up.
So it was just Varys and Thoricus that went up. Micaiah, Jin, and Consolip are all staying on the ground.
Well,
so.
of course, Constable it would be. But I'm meaning it's
So,
Ailey. If those two have gone up.
I would say that, Ailey, you've gotten to a point where you can't fly anymore further up. You have to climb. Do you want to
Yeah,
try doing that?
should try to climb.
Okay, then you'll also need to roll me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatic. Okay. 12.
No.
Her wings are too much in the way, I'm gonna guess.
You're having far too much difficulty that you give up. No, they can just do it. Screw this.
Okay. Can I try to get
Sure.
through the canopy?
So you're just going to try and just keep pushing on through?
Well, I'm trying to like weave myself in and out of it as much as I can, and with lots of mutterings. Excuse me, sorry.
Okay. Alright, roll me another acrobatics check.
Remembering that I have got advantage
Okay, you can have advantage on this.
because of Cat's Grace.
Yep.
Like, I know I've been having advantage anyway, but...
Yep. You managed to push a little bit further up, find the nice little, find weakish points in the canopy that allow you to push a little bit further up. You're not making much progress.
Making much progress.
It seems like the branches, the leaves are purposefully trying to inhibit your movement through them. It's like they're seemingly moving into your way as you try to get further up.
I don't mean to be the one that's always suggesting violent things, but should we cut our way up?
No. No.
No?
These are the Feywilds. You be very nice to these plants.
Okay. I tried asking before, but they didn't listen.
They won't necessarily, but you do not want to hurt them.
Okay. Can I attempt to find a way through, finding possibly smaller spaces to fit through?
Yeah, roll another dexterity check.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you follow along behind where Thoracus had gone and managed to at least get up to their level.
Okay.
But again, still... Yeah, it does seem like the forest itself is trying to stop you from getting further up. At least the trees.
Can I attempt to talk to it again?
Sure.
Hi, it's me from before. I'm just wondering, could you please just let us up? Like, it will be a minute tops. We just want to find a clearing to get to. Won't be any bother to you. We'll leave you alone after that. Or we could fetch you something if that's a thing that you would like. Please and thank you.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Sure thing. Ha!
You receive no response, no change.
Oh, god damn it. It's not working. It's not listening to me.
Thoracus?
I mean, like, if it doesn't want us going up there, it don't want us going up there. I don't see how we can...
Roll me a... Both of you roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah. That's about it today.
He did 7 better than me.
Yeah. Thoracus, you know that Varus certainly doesn't speak tree, and certainly doesn't speak Fey tree. You know that he does have some weird way of telepathically communicating in your mind, but you know that it's always has to be in a language that he understands, he is able to speak. So he is probably not speaking this tree's language.
Well, I can try Sylvan. They don't speak tree.
Sylvan would be better than Elvish, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I would say that you both know that you know someone who does speak tree.
All right, but she didn't come up with us.
No,
so
she didn't.
I'm going to try and sweet talk the tree and Sylvan.
Okay. What are you saying?
Hey there, pretty mama. Wanna pot those sweet leaves for us? We promise we're just here to vibe.
Amazing.
So Sylvan is a close. It's a pretty close language to regular Elvish, right? It is sort of the precursor language. So there is some of that Varus understands as you say it out loud, but not all of it. But I will also get you to roll me persuasion check.
Pretty Mama and vibe. I'm so confused.
You're obviously misunderstanding me. Sorry, what was I making a check of?
A persuasion check, please. You attempt to persuade the tree. There is, again, no response from the tree. And it's almost like the leaves seem to pull in tighter and denser.
Oh, I tried. I start clambering down.
Nice.
I can stay up here if you'd like to ask Micaiah to talk to the tree.
Okay. Sure.
Cool.
Micaiah!
Roll me an acrobatics check there, Thrakus, as you make your way down.
I can't. The little cat's crazy.
Nice.
That is true.
So I do a flip.
Yep. To a flip and fly
I do
down some of
the
the
like
trip.
parkour, cat's gracing down, and then do a flip right at the end.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, this only makes you. This is only the one for getting you halfway down the tree. It's a long way down. So.
Well, I flip into a branch.
Yep. Flip into a branch. You're ready to make the rest of the way down. Do it again.
Parkour. Okay, I'm good.
All right. Less amazing on this one, but you make it down successfully. No problems. Micaiah will look up at you as you come down the tree and go, Where's Varys?
Waiting for you.
Waiting for me?
Mm-hmm. You need
Oh,
to go
does
up
he-
the tree.
Oh. Okay.
Varys requires your assistance.
Oh. Hey.
That sounds so sinister.
Yep, I'm not giving her any more than that.
Okay. Well, you see her cast a spell on herself. Just like some green magic. She pulls it, seemingly pulls it along her skin from one of her tattoos, and like a thick sort of ichor-y substance seems to form on her hands and her feet. And she lifts one of her legs up and stands on the side of the tree, and then just walks up the tree horizontally, like she's normally walking on the ground.
Oh yeah, make us go.
God damn it, she's so cool.
Ridiculous.
Bailey will be like,
Just-
wow.
Just bypassing 2 fucking acrobatics checks. God damn it.
Just walks up the tree. She does. You see her. She does have to like weave in and out of the way of lots of stuff. So she will have to make another dexterity check here. But... Yep, she's. You see her just disappear into the canopy, and you know, about only like a minute or two from Varys seeing you, Thrakus, leave, sees Micaiah walking on the side of the tree up
Oh, shit.
into the canopy. Hey,
That's cool.
you needed me?
Yeah, sure. We were attempting to converse with the tree to ask it to kindly part the leaves for us because we didn't want to cut through it. I totally didn't suggest that as an idea. So we thought maybe you could talk to trees or something because we weren't having much luck.
Yeah, I can sort that out. We'll see if he wants to listen to me.
Please and thank you.
You see her seemingly pull another magical spell off of her arm, and just sort of a simple light green pulse of energy sort of emanates out from her. You don't feel it pass through you, but you can see it sort of faintly glimmer out, like there's no real anything else that's it's like a very huge bubble passes over you of green glittery magic, and seemingly passes through into the trees around you. And she places gently one of her hands on the tree and goes, "Can you please move some of the canopy so that we can take a look above, please?" And as the moment her sentence ends, you see the canopy ever so slightly move to allow small passage through for you, Varys.
Cool. Thank you very much. He says to both Micaiah and the tree.
She nods.
Cool.
And will follow you up, walking sideways on the tree.
An acrobatics trick.
No, it seems like it is offering you the most perfect way up.
Nice.
So you don't even need to do that. And also Mikai's there to catch you if you have any problems.
Yep, fair.
But you rise up above the canopy and look out, and yeah, this is definitely not the plane that you are on just now. You look up at the sky. It is not the sky that you have seen before. It is sort of in a twilight state, but you cannot see where the sun or the moon are. All you see in the sky is stars and clouds. In the horizon that you're looking at directly when you first come out, you see clouds all burnished red in that twilighty state. Can't see where the sun is on that side, and stars starting to flicker in. None of which you're familiar with, even though you've guided yourself by starlight before. Mm-hmm. This is entirely alien to you. You turn.
New starscape.
Yep. You turn and look to where you would expect the other side of this twilight to be, with the darkness coming in, only to see more clouds of red, as though there was a sun on this side as well, causing it to have that same red twilighty effect. You look, hoping to see a moon or something, and that is when you spot in the blackness a ring of light, ever so faintly, in the sky, that immediately causes turmoil in your stomach, as that is the black sun hanging there in the sky, much further away than as you have seen it previously, but it is rightfully there, starkly, as plain as day. Well, plain as day on the Feywild is.
Varys was very much enjoying the view up here with Micaiah right up until that second.
Yep.
That's the black sun over there. It's making its way into this realm.
I've never seen that before.
Sadly, I have seen it before. Thankfully, only really in dreams.
Oh.
But, yeah, it was a. I don't know if warning is the right word. It was more a vision of what could come to pass, I guess. or what it thinks will come to pass.
See. Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a good omen.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It is thankfully far away, but its influence in this realm, I think, is going to be quite obvious. More so than it already has been, I guess.
I see. Well, we best look for a way to go then.
Yes. It's what I will say. Aside from that, it was nice to look at this new sky with you.
Yes, the Feywild is very beautiful.
It is very fitting. We'll have a look out now.
All right, perception check.
Ooh.
All right, you look over the vast sea of jungle that you see below you. Yeah, it is far larger and wider and denser than you had previously seen when you were in the on the terrestrial plane. And you see it move in real time. You see the jungle around you moving. You're seeing the heads of trees, like it's like rippling waves, right? Like there seems to be like a current in the trees as it's moving.
The trees are undulating.
Yeah, like them. There's like a big swath of them that's moving across the landscape and taking other trees with them. And there's a few of those currents around you in the distance. But it does look like there is a clearing a pretty far distance off. And it doesn't look like any of the currents are heading there right now. It's maybe a day's journey from here. You're not really sure, because the sheer scale of what you're looking at is kind of bewildering. It's like somehow you managed to pull to select the tallest trees here somehow, but also that seems wildly impossible. It's almost like if you picked any tree, that would always be the tallest tree.
Yeah. That is remarkable looking. Seeing all the trees move.
Yeah.
There appears to be a place over there. I'm not sure how long it will take. Maybe a day, possibly more. Possibly, I don't know how this place works.
Yes, I see it. Yes. Well, hopefully we make it there within the day. Otherwise, we might have to climb into the tree and see if it's moved.
Okay.
Okay. Let's head back down.
Okay. I
She,
know that go on.
No, you go.
I know that it's dire circumstances and everything, but it's good to see you again.
And you too.
Okay.
I do relish seeing you.
You as well.
She smiles and is blushing, but it's not about what she says, it's about what she's about to do. As she picks you up and starts walking down the tree like she was before, but holding you.
Varys is taken aback for a few seconds, but then holds on as well. This
will be
nice.
quicker.
Yes, absolutely. It would. I'm pretty good at climbing trees, but it would still take a while.
And as she passes down the canopy, she says back to the tree, "You can close now. Thank you for your help. And as it moves, you hear the creaking and cracking of wood moving, and it seems to say back to her in like a sighing sort of barely a language, "You're welcome."
Thank you.
And she climbs back down the tree with you,
Mhm.
and you're all back down here on the ground.
So Ailey would have climbed down from her spot or stay in her spot?
I'd say once you start seeing them all, start seeing them climb down, you probably come down with them. So,
Okay.
especially if you want to hear what Varys has to say about where they're going, what he's
fair.
seen.
So there appears to be a clearing, maybe a day or so's journey from where we are. I don't know how traveling is in this place, but that's what it looked like at least. It was in that direction over there, in Versal Point, where he saw it.
Well, the Rackers will take note. They'll have perfect direction there.
Oh, we've lost Bronster.
I'm like, what would Ailey know?
That we have.
Ah. Welcome back.
You're back.
Thanks.
So, anything else? Micaiah will sort of give you a nudge. Tell him about the thing.
Oh shit! Yes, sorry. I was a little bit flustered. Sorry. Varys is blushing as he entirely forgot about that, which is a very blessed thing for him, I think.
Micaiah will turn 180 degrees and hold her head in her hands. As she is now also very embarrassed.
Sorry, my bad. Okay. We saw also while we're up there, the Black Sun is present in this realm. It's far away, but
Ailey will be panicking.
yeah,
Instantly.
even the fact that we can see it, it must have some form of control here already. It's not good. And it was in that direction, in Versal Point, where he saw that relative to where the clearing is.
Well, it's up in the sky.
Mm.
Like a little bit off center, and
Yeah, it's hanging up there, but yeah, it's present, which is alarming to say the least.
Jun will say in their hag form. No, that is very not good.
I'm wondering if these hags are sending out their lackeys, for want of a better term. They're being influenced by this. I mean, even if they're not, it's still something to be wary of, but...
Yes, it stands to reason. There's a little too much coincidence, I think.
Exactly. We've met people juiced up on the power of the Black Sun God before, and they were already a...
Ailey, even though she hasn't, gotten that, she's still just yeah.
Not juiced.
You're plenty juiced on your own, Ailey. It's okay. Yes, I've never met a hag before. I understand that they are very powerful, so mixing that with the Black Sun God. Just please, everybody, be safe.
Okay. Well then, let's get going. Keeping an eye out.
Sounds good. And Varys will keep his eyes peeled as they go.
Okay. So, you guys keep moving through the jungle. Time here is a bit weird. So it certainly looked like it was going to be a day's worth of traveling.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how long that's going to take. Sure. What I will get you guys to do, as you're all pretty sure on edge on a lot of this stuff, I will get you guys to make perception checks.
I automatically go for persuasion, and I'm like, wrong one. Ailey's too panicky. She's like, dodge you for the
Oh wait, this is wisdom.
It's not related to
Cat's
specifically to you.
grace.
What do you mean? Not Cat's Grace.
Cat's grace is dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dexterity. God damn it.
That would be
Why did my brain
that
mix
would be
that up? I'm
Owl's
tired.
Wisdom. If you wanted to
Still
cast Enhance Ability again, you could put
Nope.
Owl's Wisdom on.
No, I'm
Okay.
just tired. Don't worry about me.
Fair enough. Okay.
Still got the highest score anyway.
So, you are all peering out. I would say. So this perception check is related to your perception of time and thereof. Varys and Thoricus, you both notice, you both feel like time's off, right? It's already weird being in a jungle that has affected your sense of time. You're not seeing the sun. It's always that twilighty time. But this is different. It's like your internal body clock is telling you that more time has passed than actually has passed. Like, it's trying to tell you we've been going for a day already, you know, but you've only been going for like a couple of hours. Ailey, Jin, and even Codswallop feel this effect to its fullest degree. I am sure that Ailey feels like and is whining about having been going for days. But it's only you two that seem to recognize that is not actually the case.
Oh, that's weird. Time doesn't work the same way here.
Jun will say, of course, it's the Feywild.
What?
I think we've been over this before, actually. That's how the Black Sun's place went. When Ailey went there, they had a different time, right?
Yes, yeah, that's true. I didn't realize it was like that here as well. Although I guess I've never really traveled the plains. It's not something that I think about too much, I don't think.
Well, yeah.
You seem very well versed on the Fey realm here, Jun.
Not really. Just things I've heard.
Varys narrows his eyes. Okay.
They're not lying.
Yeah.
I will
Yep,
say
fair
that much.
enough. I'm not rolling an inside check. It's all good. Ferris trusts.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Micaiah will say, yes, it is unfortunate that we're gonna feel like this, but it doesn't always go this way, if that makes sense. Sometimes it'll feel like, you know, time hasn't passed when really a lot has. So
It's sort of like, kind of like the trees. There's like currents of it. It can go in different directions.
yes, I guess that's very much like it. Like time is flowing differently in different areas and moving like a current. Yeah, that is a good analogy.
Thank you. Varys is absurdly proud of himself.
I wonder. Roll me a history check there, Varys.
Sure. It's a 12.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna leave this up to one last roll of dice. Can I get you to roll me a D100? It's not. There's some far-reaching lore right now that I hadn't even thought about deciding whether or not it was the case. That we're gonna leave up to this roll. We'll see right now.
Oh, okay.
We'll see if anyone has ever been Einstein enough to think of general relativity or not.
Okay. Probably not.
42. 42. Yes, they absolutely have. Oh my god, that's the perfect roll for this.
Oh,
For this
shit, it's true.
specific
I didn't
thing,
even
it is
think
the
about that.
perfect roll.
Wait, what?
42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
You said 32, so.
Oh my god, that's perfect. Okay.
Amazing.
All right. You think back in your many studies of the of all mechanical things, of all of the ways that the world works, all physics related things, and you know from some book somewhere that you've read the ramblings of someone who was both crazy and a genius, who talked about how gravity and time are interrelated, that the weight of things has weight of how fast something moves through time. If there is currents of time moving across of the Feywild, then it is very likely that there are currents of gravity moving as well, which means some points of this trick may be difficult, and some may be easy, and some may be downright weird.
Varys just kind of like rocks back and forth for a second as he takes in what he's just thought. Oh boy.
I can't fucking believe that. That's so good.
Okay, so I think I made a breakthrough of some sort. Okay, all right. So the different currents of gravity are affecting time in a relative way to each other. So there are different spots within this place that will affect it and change it to be faster or slower or weirder.
Micaiah
I think I need to sit down.
Looks at you like, there's people have figured this stuff out. That's amazing.
Well, I read it in a book, but I hadn't thought of the applied principle. I'd never been to another plane before. Oh boy, he was really onto something. That's amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. I guess keep an eye out for that too. This is gonna be some journey, I think.
Varys is blinking a lot.
I can't believe that there was a 42. That is so
That's amazing.
perfect. Oh my
The
god.
dice. The dice tell a
Dice
story.
knew.
That's
The dice
fucking
knew I
cool.
had to leave that in there. Okay, all right. With that,
Hell yeah.
you continue on, much to Ailey's dismay of being like, holy shit, this is taking forever. But I will get you to roll me another perception check, Varus and Thrakus. Everybody else is, yeah.
Well, thank
Everybody else has failed theirs already, so they don't get to make another one.
Oof. Nice.
You, yeah, both of you, feel the crossing into another time current, gravity well of sorts. It's not. You would
Different
think that it's.
slipstream.
Yeah, you would think that it's. It would seem so. You understand why it's not obvious to everybody else, and why no one would even have thought that it's related to gravity in any way, because it's so imperceptible of a weight change to you that no one would notice. But
Takes the two scientists of the group.
yeah, exactly, to sort of piece it together to be like, this is. I do feel ever so slightly lighter or ever so slightly heavier in between these two locations, and it seems to be changing ever so slightly as you move through and around, and it is like you've stepped into a current of a different gravity, which has thus also affected your perception of time. And it is touched also with Fey magic, which makes it even worse. Just in another part of the mystery of the Feywild. Like there are both magical and physical effects happening to you. It is an entire bombardment of all of your like subconscious sensory stuff that you don't even normally think about, like your internal body clock, your internal feeling of weight, your internal knowledge of where your limbs are at any given moment, where you like can always imagine where your hands are even if you don't see them. That is sort of off kilter. You notice occasionally when you go to touch your gun, it's like it's moved, but it's not. It's in the exact same place you left it, but it feels like it's in a different place.
Oh, that's disconcerting.
Yeah, same with Thrakus's bow, their arrows. Your bag feels jumbled up. It feels like everything is just a little off kilter. Everything is just that much more uncomfortable. But yet things are comfortable, like, when you like, you keep your wallet in your back pocket and you stop feeling it one day and you're like, oh, I don't feel my wallet. But you go back there and you check, you're like, no, it's still there. But
I'm so used to it.
You can't trust those feelings anymore, because even though it might be comfortable, you might be used to it, it might have changed.
Your wallet might be gone.
Yeah, your wallet might actually be gone. Or you might feel your wallet there, and it's not actually there. Like, when you feel your phone vibrate in your leg, but it's not actually vibrating.
Oh, I didn't get a message. What the fuck?
Exactly. All of these senses are messed up by the Feywild. But, for a brief...
checks that the ring of sending is still there, just in case.
Yeah, that's fair as well.
Good. Making sure.
But, you get a good few. You get some good dips and eddies in there that seem to alleviate some of that. Making you lighter, meaning your time is, time is working a little bit better for you.
Whenever Ferris notices those eddies and shift, he'll just point them out to Micaiah as well. Oh, there's another one. Well, there's a different one now.
Interesting.
This is pretty cool.
Yes. Feywild is pretty cool.
It is. Not a patch on my forest, but it's pretty damn cool.
All right. Well, you travel for some of you, what feels like days, sometimes minutes.
Poor Ailey.
For Ailey, it's just going up and down, however far distance seems to be. But you do make it to what seems to be the clearing, as it is not entirely littered with trees. It is just now sort of rocks and mushrooms and stuff. But I will get you all to make another perception check. This one, everyone but Varus will have disadvantage. Actually,
Disadvantage.
and Thrakus. So, Ailey, Jun, Micaiah will have disadvantage on this perception check.
Great.
Ailey?
Yeah, it's the usual, I keep going to hit fucking persuasion instead.
Okay.
She too panicky still.
Yep. Cool. So, I think only Thrakus will spot this. In the clearing, past some rocks, you'll see what seems to be a couple of farmers. They seem to be herding or trying to herd some goats that are just hanging around the rocks in this clearing. Thrakus?
Trust.
All I heard was trust.
I don't trust that.
You don't trust that? Do you point it out, or?
Yeah, I'll point it out.
Cool.
I kind of
Pointing it
want
out that you don't trust it.
that too, but I kind of want to speak to one of the goats. You know.
Okay. Let me see here. Let me make this nothing. Can you all see that now?
Indeed.
Cool.
Oh, those plants look cool.
I know, right?
Cool
Big
mushrooms.
Hell yeah.
There's
Good
also-
stuff, Skelly.
I'm not allowed to lick mushrooms. I'm
There's
not allowed
also-
to lick strange glowing mushrooms.
Yeah.
We can
Also-
lick some mushrooms on our way back out.
You
Take
also
a
see
journey on our
now.
journey.
You also see now in this clearing that there are some crystalline formations growing out of
Yep.
some places as well, which is starkly different to the glowing jungle that you had seen in the material plane.
Material girls. Yep.
Those
Can
seem-
I lick some crystals?
if you want to, I mean, you can see these people as well as their goats off in the distance of this clearing. They seem to just be minding their own business. They haven't seemingly noticed you yet.
I like a crystal.
Lick a crystal. Okay. So you're going all the way over here to a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone following Thoracus to the crystal?
Haley probably would.
I straight up just run to the crystals.
Yep.
I think Varus wouldn't let his friends run off in the middle of the Feywild without him.
Okay.
He would go with.
Everyone goes to the crystals. Okay. So, you lick one of the crystals.
Yes, I do.
So, you lick crystals. Okay.
You knew this would happen.
I did. Can
We
you...
knew it too. We
Yeah.
just didn't want to be separated.
Can you roll me an Arcana check, please?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
It was also so close to being a 1.
1 or 20, baby!
Mhm.
You feel, before your tongue even comes in contact with the crystal, you feel like an arc of energy, arcane energy, like static from touching a trolley, just arc into your tongue. Well, maybe like licking a 9-volt battery.
Tasty.
Before you even actually touch the crystal, do you continue to go in past that, or?
It seems like it's kind of like that tower in the underground city with all the mechanisms and stuff, that like ancient magic sort of shit. Kind of like that, huh? But with those were mushrooms, so
Yep.
Yeah, I totally still lick it.
Okay. Just push through the static. Get you feel the rock under the crystal underneath. You feel at first the sort of, smooth, crystalline face of it. But as you get a good lick, you feel a little bit of it dissolve on your tongue. Like it's powdery, like it's turning.
Like it is water soluble.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a water
like
soluble
some crystals
crystal.
are.
Yep. And I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, I already had it up.
You. Jesus Christ! Of course, this is crazy.
Feywild.
You
Yeah.
gave me pretty purple crystals.
Yeah, you feel a surge of magical energy. Yeah, on that Constitution saving throw, you don't tweak that properly. Can you roll me a D100, please?
God damn it. Every time.
Close.
Just looking at these crystals, do they bear any resemblance to the crystals of spell storage that we have?
No.
Those
Oh,
ones don't taste nearly as happy.
Yeah.
God, that tastes sappy.
I mean, in the same way that they are crystals.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
And there's some kind
36.
of magic about them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of them. That's fair. Cool.
Okay, roll me a D10, please, Thrakus. Seven. Okay.
Even bad.
You feel your skin like tighten and perk up. You feel wrinkles sort of that were forming fade away on your brow. Everyone can see you suddenly become 7 years younger.
That makes me 15! teen.
Yep. You become a teen.
I become 15 again.
Yeah. Luckily, you still got you're still physically. You still had all that stuff. Yeah.
Wait, how many? I wrote this down. I want to see comparatively how many years with age does it
You
grow.
all keep changing age.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Thrakus.
Ailey will just look at Thrakus being like, it's not permanent. Because
Thrakus.
then, like, is that bad with your girlfriend?
I don't think 7 years is gonna make it much of a difference, considering the age gap is already there.
Yeah, she's kind of hundreds of
This
years
is
old.
true.
Thousands, I thought.
Yeah, thousand at least.
As a group, we have aged in both directions 13 years in total. Believe. Wait, no, 15. 15 years. It was 8 years for Varys.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yes. You all see as Thrakus grows that much younger, 7 years younger, going from, like, yeah, I guess you're right, you get quite young, 15 years old. You're still a tiefling, so,
They
it
age
doesn't-
like humans.
They do age like humans, but it's
So
less
I'm
apparent.
15.
It's less apparent because the red
Because
skin.
people are stupid and don't
Yeah,
understand
exactly.
tieflings.
Exactly. But to those who know, yeah, you look like you have just like gotten into the real height of puberty.
You should not just use that word around me.
I'm sorry,
Oh
that's-
god, I want to be sick.
That is how you are at 15.
Oh,
15! I'm a grandmother.
oh, been so long since I've heard that.
Vintage memes. Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
And, I was taking liberties. So, is Thrakus intelligent enough to make the leap that I am making?
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. No.
No. Whatever leap you were making, I don't think the Rikus makes it.
No one else gets to know.
Yep. Either way, you get the feeling that whatever this crystal is, it's like it shares a lot in common with spice.
Yeah.
Like it is either.
That wasn't the whole thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that the leap that you were making?
That's not the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
There's much more to it.
Right.
There's depth to the leaping.
Okay. Well, I think even Varys has seen spice in action long enough to be like, oh.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's interesting that, as far as you were aware, spice was like a deep ground resource
Powdery moment.
and wasn't necessarily crystalline. So this is interesting. It's almost like the substance that spice is can mix in some way to become a crystalline form that can.
Like the crystalline structure is actually a carrier of the spice magics.
Yeah. Or that in some way spice. If spice were to get combined appropriately with something, it could become a crystal. Something to that form.
Naturally forming rather than being made into it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It seems that in here in the Feywild, whatever. I mean, the history of the Feywild is long and even more clouded in mystery than in any other creation. So its true nature is still completely alien to you, but it certainly seems to shares a material resemblance to spice, certainly in its properties. So, in theory, if you were to grab some of this, you could possibly do similar things with it.
Cool. I think, yeah, seeing that in action. Sarakas, are you okay?
I feel a little different.
Yeah, you look
So, yeah.
slightly different.
Their voice is a different octave all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, you sound a little different too. Are you all good?
Got really sad.
Oh, I'm
I don't know
sorry.
why.
Would you like a hug?
Don't touch me.
Okay, fair enough. Ferris will go and grab some crystals if he can.
Ailey would also like to collect crystals.
Okay.
I no longer want to be anywhere near the crystals.
Fair enough. Varys will, having seen what tongue contact has done, just in case, is going to put on his gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I think we need a
tinkering
coin
gloves.
flip for whether that's something Ailey would be smart enough to do.
Well, roll an intelligence check, Ailey.
Alright, that'll work.
He's also just being super cautious. He's not going to lick them, but he's also being careful about putting his actual skin on them.
Yep.
Just in case.
Oh, Ailey just
Oh,
reaches
yeah.
right down and grabs it.
Ailey just goes and grabs it. Cool. Roll me a Arcana check there, please, Ailey. God, it'll be so funny if you become a teenager as well. Oh boy, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God. You know she's still going to be drunk all the time, and she'll just be like, oh, my liver's doing great.
Yeah.
Ability or saving?
Saving throw. Yeah. No. Roll me a D100, please. Ten. Oh, cool. Cool.
I don't like that, Skelly. I really don't like that.
You don't like that? Come on. That's good.
You laughed for like a solid 5+ seconds there. That was not good for us, I'm assuming.
That's really good. I'm just trying to. Oh no. Okay, not that one. This one. Okay. So that is 7. Please roll me 7d4.
7d4.
Yep. Cool. So you reach out, grab with your bare hands this crystal. It snaps easily in your hands, and that seemingly the force of that unleashes a force blast, knocking you off your feet and dealing 16 force damage to you.
Alright, can you please remove that?
Yep. and you lose the crystal.
After that, Ailey will put on gloves. But not until she watches Varys pick up a crystal. Like, she won't pick up another one until Varys safely picks up a crystal. But
yeah, Varys is like...
She would put actual gloves on, because she's probably always wearing fingerless ones anyway.
Varys watches Ailey just fly backwards onto the ground, being hurt, and looks down at his gloved hands and just sort of nods to himself as he picks up a crystal.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
God damn it. Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Attributes. Arcana. Hey!
Yep.
Hallelujah.
You actually, yeah, on a crit, you as you pick this up, you feel a wash of magical energy flow over you, and you can feel like the crystal that's broken off in your hands, that you're holding it like a wand at this point. You feel it sort of pull on you, like it wants you to cast a spell, and it very much pulls on you towards the direction of Thrakus, like it's trying to say, like it's magnetized to whatever magic just happened to Thrakus.
I will allow the crystal to do as the crystal wills.
Wow, okay.
Wait,
Thrakus,
with the 20, do I feel like I should be resisting that?
I mean, it's a powerful urge, a powerful need. It doesn't. It's like it's conscious of whatever's just transpired, and it's like it's trying to. It's either trying to. It's either. This is entirely, I guess, in your point. Trying to pull the magic off of Thrakus, undo what it has done, and restore itself, or it is trying to apply that same magic to you, like it's trying to do a what is that? I want some.
Oh, in
so
that
it's
case,
either going to make you young or make Thrakus older.
Yeah, I think Thrakus, I apologize in advance if this goes badly.
What?
And he
Wait,
will he will just let the crystal do as the crystal will.
Oh
All right.
God.
Thrakus, you feel 7 years of aging happen to you all at once. There's it's a wash of emotions as it all comes tumbling back. And Varys, you feel as though the magic in the crystal is even more potent than it was before, as it seems to lightly thrum with energy now.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. But it's still intact?
Yep.
Nice. Right. Can I put that into a pouch?
Sure.
Cool. I will do so then.
You put one energized spice crystal into your pouch.
Nice. I know a couple of wizards who would give somebody's arm to check out something like this.
Sorry, Ailey, did you want to try again?
It was with gloves, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're going to put gloves on and try again?
No, she'll be, how do I put it? She'll try and put, like, a bottle over top of a crystal while wearing gloves and try to, like as if she was trying to catch a firefly in a glass kind of thing.
Oh, so just like full no contact sort of thing.
Yeah, so she's gonna try and put this bottle over this glass, like over a crystal, and try and like pick it up
Right.
that way.
So it's like they're all like growing out of the ground. So you can get it down into the bottom of a jar, but then you've hit the ground, and it's not like budging. It's not like it's like sunk into the ground. It's like there's more of the crystal that you can't see that is not there. So you would still have to try and like break it off to get a piece of it.
She'll
Do
be
you
like,
want to try and do that?
Must have the shiny though. I'm just trying to think whether she's actually got anything of use. Okay, can someone please flip a coin? A is Ailey does the dumb thing that I'm thinking of, and B is like she doesn't. I don't know if you want to make heads or tails. So.
Well,
So we all of us did it.
we all got twos, baby.
That's 3 twos.
So that's
she
an
doesn't do
Ailey. It's an Ailey does the
Okay.
dumb thing.
Oh, that is Ailey does do the dumb thing?
I think so.
Yeah, A
She
is 1,
takes-
B is 2.
She stands back and stares at this bottle just on the crystal, reaches into her pouch and sprinkles some spice onto the crystals.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said it needs, because remember, she's chaotic.
Yeah,
That's
she
why it needs to be a
is.
flip. 'Cause
So
she
seeing
just
what
tries
you
to
had done
sprinkle it
previously,
around the bottom to see if it'll somehow like help it snap off.
seeing what you had done previously, Micaiah steps back when you get up.
Yeah, the second that Varys sees spice entering the fray, he's like, nah, and then also
Well, I don't know
moves.
whether any of you were paying attention enough
Embarrassing.
to realize that that's what Ailey is doing.
Yeah.
But,
There was no way that
James
Ailey could be doing
certainly
something horrifically dangerous, and Varys is not like, nah, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Spice related in particular.
yeah.
And following your lead, Micaiah will get further away. Jin will also step back. Alright, roll me an Arcana check at disadvantage, please.
All right.
Ooh,
Damn, there was
Wow,
a 19 there too.
that's not so bad.
it was
actually.
almost a 1.
Cool. Alright,
Good stuff.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Oh.
Okay. Now roll me a D100.
Oh.
8.
I'm good at getting the low numbers, aren't I?
Okay. So you feel a powerful surge of magic, but you have enough constitution there and arcana there to know enough about pushing it away, to be like, I don't want this to be centered on myself this time. Please don't blast me. Where are you trying to focus that instead? I'm just going to try and shoot it out into the nothing.
Into the
You
rest of the crystals.
Into the rest of the crystals.
Because then she'll shatter them all so that she can pick them up.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Let's
Oh,
check
come
a
on, we need to
match
spice
at
things
this.
up a bit.
It's
It's a magical powder keg.
Alright. How far is that? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Shabba-da-ba. Shabba-da-bee. No, that's the wrong thing. That's better. Okay. 20 feet. Oh, you guys did not step back far enough.
Yeah.
I'm not even full health. If you kill me, I swear.
Well, it
Yeah.
was centered on the crystals, so I think it's probably closer to there.
Yeah, that doesn't make a difference.
Yep. No.
Well, it does for two of us.
Yep. Jin and Jin and Consola were not in that, but everyone else is. Cool. Can everyone make dexterity saving throws for me, please?
Oh boy.
Oh. Do I still have Cat's Grace? It's concentration.
It was for an hour.
I thought it was just concentration.
It lasts for an hour.
Yeah, it's just 1 hour. Concentration, but an hour maximum, unless you want to cast it again.
Oh.
I mean, I can't in this moment, and I'm just fucked.
Yeah, same.
Ailey, dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. There we go.
Yeah, that reads.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's Haley. Okay. So, 14 is the save. The Rikus does not make it. Varus does not make it. Ailey makes it. Micaiah does not make it. So, that's fire damage. So Thrakus will take half of that. As the magic, as you see Ailey, like focus the magic and be like, "Oh God, no!" and push it into the crystals, and they all
and then
yep, they all erupt into a massive fireball that's just over all of you. Yeah, so it's half damage to Thrakus.
no damage to
I can
Aelin.
imagine
No
Ailey
damage
just
to
like
Ailey.
casually stepping out of the way of the fire.
Yeah. Full damage to Micaiah and full damage to Varus. Cool. Jesus Christ.
Damage was it?
For you it was
Jesus.
15, 16?
Mm-hmm. 15, round down.
Round up, 15. I mean, you have already been hit by a fireball today.
Yeah. I have. And I got turned 15 and then 22 again all at once, and it was not fun.
Yep.
This is not a good day.
Magic. Well, at this point, you've caused enough of a ruckus with that explosion. You'll also notice that all the crystals that were here are now gone, entirely vaporized. Either that or, used up. They're just not there anymore, except for the one that you hold in your hand, Varus.
That was in a pouch. It's not not out in the open.
You will all now notice that the people who were herding the goats have all noticed you now, for sure.
Ailey,
They're all
what the
turned
fuck?
to look.
Ailey will just be like, well, that didn't work.
Why did... Fuck's sake. How hurt is Micaiah looking?
Pretty hurt.
Varys
But
will...
you'll see that she casts a spell on herself real quick. That alleviates her wounds. Well, that was enlightening.
Haley, please don't direct magical energy at more magical energy.
But then they would shatter so we could pick them up. Can
No,
we
they
pick them
didn't
up
do
now?
that. No, they're gone.
gone.
There's nothing there. There's not even a fine powder. It all exploded.
Yeah, can't say that there was going the way that you hoped it would there, Ailey. Better luck next time. Please warn us next time, though, so we can maybe step a little further back.
What was there to warn?
There was the warning us that something really fucking bad could have happened, and it did. And you can see that Varys is looking pretty damn hurt as well.
Yep. You can see that his clothes are, like, smoldering.
He's, like, got burn marks on the side of his face. He will use the Crystal of Spell Storage, along with his Cure Wounds ability, if I can, to upcast it.
Sure.
Cool. I don't have access to multiple level spell slots.
If it's cure wounds you're on?
Yeah.
The third level would be 3d8.
Cool. I will do that and then add on so another 2d8.
Yep.
Whoop. There we go. 7, 9, 16. Okay. D52. Yes. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oops. Micaiah should heal an additional 3 points. For some reason, her spell modifier was set to intelligence.
Oh.
She is not an intelligence-based caster.
No, fair enough. Oh, do I get an extra 3?
No, you are an
sorry, I just get an extra.
caster.
I get an extra 1 then. It's already added in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's already added in.
Cool. And still not feeling the greatest yet. Ferris will use a second wind so that he can get some extra healing.
Fair enough.
Extra 15. 67. Oh, good. I'm at where I was prior to this.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna also keep
Good
healing
idea.
myself.
fair enough.
Nice.
I'll apply that for you if you want.
Thank you. I mean, I'm right here. I could.
I mean, it's done.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still not healthy, but Jesus Christ.
Healthier than you were just a second
I had to
ago.
use a 3rd level spell slot. Apparently.
But you will all hear one of these people shout out towards you guys. Hey! What's going on over there?
Our friend doesn't know much about magic, sorry.
That's quite alright.
Cool. Are you guys... You're not, like, going to attack us or anything?
Why would we do that? We're just...
No, that's the perfect response. I'm glad that is what you said. Thank you.
Okay.
We're not from
My friend
here.
is just having a bit of a crisis.
Not from you.
No worries. Yes. Sorry.
Do you mind coming
Instead-
over? I don't like
yeah,
shouting.
I was about to say. Yeah. Same here. Walk over to them.
Okay. Is everyone following Varys?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me get my movement here. When you get to here, can you all roll me investigation checks, please?
Can you please roll mine for me?
Sure.
Oh.
Why did that only roll? Oh, no, it did roll. Okay. 11, a 10, a 12, an 11, and a 15. It is at this point, just as you guys step past this rock, that Micaiah will say, "Stop! Those aren't what you think they are." And as that sentence leaves her mouth, and like just as the knowledge has finally transferred into your mind of what she said, you see the appearance of these people all change.
Shit.
As they are revealed to be hags. And the goats are revealed to be redcaps, but of a different... They're different. They all look a little bit different. The hags look a little bit more demonic. They've got, like, tiefling horns going on. You know, like ram's horns. Like something has tainted them more than
God.
they were. And the
Does that mean I have double favored enemy on them?
I don't think that's how that
The
is played, I'm
fabled
afraid.
double.
Double favored. No. And the red caps don't seem to have, well, they do have their signature red caps, but their skin is green, like an orc's, but you know, sickly. Not ideal,
No.
basically. Not looking healthy. But that is where we're going to finish up for tonight. We'll do initiative checks and stuff next time. Because that's pretty much what's going to happen.
Heads. They immediately lied. They do want to hurt us.
Yep, sorry.
God damn it. Ooh.
Yeah, cool. You made it into the Feywild, everybody. And you're having Feywild things happen to you.
This is the best group for going into the Feywild.
It sure is.
I thought we should start it off with a bang.
Yeah, we're trying to kill us. Or the hags do.
And we'd done fuck all for ages. We needed
We got hit
something
with a
to spike
fireball
it up.
earlier this day.
Yeah.
We kept almost dying. Fuck all my.
Oh dear.
Ruckus has now had to deal with puberty twice.
Oh, it was not fun
Yeah, at
the
least
first
she
time.
aged back
Yeah,
up.
they had to deal with
No,
it
it was-
in reverse and then again.
Like all at once.
All at once in the space of a few
Oh.
moments.
Hmm.
Ugh.
Good times. Good times.
Oh.
All right. thanks everybody for joining us. This has been D&D. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.